Hello and welcome to BrickNerd Live. Today we're going to build all 6 of the new Microfighters. I really love these sets. I've been waiting for them to come out ever since they were announced. I really dig them. So I debated which order to do them in. I decided just to do them in the order of their numbering. So we have 7, 5, 0, 2, 8, 2, 9, 30, 31, 32, and 33. So, without further ado, let's start with the clone turbo tank. Right there. Damn. Put these all off to the side here. I'm going to build that. Oh, and welcome to BrickNerd Studios. It's brand new. We've been here for 2 weeks. Started doing animation, brick animation. Things are going really well. It's still coming together, but we're very excited. Happy to be here. So, every one of these has got a single minifig in it. So it's one of the things that kind of makes them cool. They're kind of chibi style, and they've got funny proportions, and everyone's got a figure that comes with it. So let's break them out. Let's see. I don't see anybody in chat. I got 3 viewers. Let's go over to this view here. That's not working. You can't see. I see comments on YouTube. Josh K, Sir Connor Coral. Join me in the Google, what do they call it? Live chat? I don't know. Like I said, countdown to technical difficulties. Always happens. Oh well. Seems to be working. If you can get into Hangouts with Google, or Google Hangouts, whatever the heck it's called, join me and we can chat. See if I can get the stream going here on my iPad. At least I can see what's going on. Okay, back to the build. So, everyone's got a little book. 2 bags in this one, plus a couple of Technic beams. Good old-fashioned Technic beams. Pop these things down. So a bit like I'm at the kids' table. This is actually one of the animation tables, and they're set up high, so it's working in that way. So, but it is kind of a little high. My chair's low, one of the 2. But as long as you guys can see, we're all good. Okay, let's build ourselves a minifig here. A little clone trooper. He's very stern. Alright, there we go. Little clone trooper. You can stand by for his ride. Alright. Pop this thing together. I figured I'd do all 6 of them because each one of them is going to take about 10-15 minutes. So hang out with me for a little while. Build them all. Unless it goes quicker than that, and then going to be sitting here with not much to do. All right. Nope, Hangouts just isn't working again. Yeah. Okay, go to this view. Where is the chat function? I wish I knew. We on Google+. Hangouts work on figuring it out now. Yeah, this worked the first time I did it. But for some reason now, I'm in Hangouts and I thought it worked, but I don't see anyone chatting. Nope. Have to switch to the comments. Those I can see. So if you've got any questions, or if you know how the heck this is supposed to work and what I'm doing wrong, let me know, because I have no idea. When you're staring at a small pile and you know that thing's there, and yet you can't find that one part. All right, there's our progress so far. We've got a nice little center hub, or a chassis, I guess it would be. I need to get a system admin, someone who understands what the heck they're doing to run this thing. You can tell me what stupid thing I've done to mess it up. Pop that on there. Put those on there. Trans black cheese slopes. So far, so good. No mistakes, as far as I know. Where's the chat function? Added to my circles. Still not seeing this on Plus. I don't think I had you as a friend on Google Plus. It's so much better when you're interactive, like it was the first time. I can chat to myself. Yep. I just sent myself a test message and it worked great. Unfortunately, I knew what I was going to say. Let's see. Screen share. That wouldn't be it. Cameraman. Just using the iChat. Still not working. I'm bummed. This happened last time too. All right. That's right. An overhang. Don't see that very often in official LEGO models. Very rarely do you see a gap like that. Luckily, it'll be held in place by this plate. All right. I don't think I've had any of those before. 1x2 brick with 2 studs on the side, but not on the back, like that. I need those in black. That'd be very handy. Classic headlamp bricks, or washing machines, as some people call them. Our progress so far. Let's see. Chibi, Glenn Copeland, Chibi. What's up, Buck? Buck Rogers reference. Don't see those very often. Every time he talked, I just heard Yosemite Sam. Where's that piece from? Oh, those things aren't full height. I didn't realize that. Haven't used them much. Alright. That there. That there. Meanwhile, the 6-year-old keeps holding up things and talking like you can see. Ah, yeah, it's not quite a video conference. That'd be great if it was. I'd have like lots of little screens of everybody on the other side. So, but then it is, hi, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. All right. Running out of pages faster than I'm running out of parts. It's going to be a big last step, I'm guessing. Okay, put that on there. This is actually a pretty cool construction on this thing. Lots of snot. There's brackets with one with 2. I don't even know how to describe these. Got 4 studs on there. 2 on the bottom. And use those new ones underneath there. Kind of cool. So studs out in every direction model. Double chin slope there. Have one of those bad boys. One of those. It's going to have a flick fire missile apparently. I skipped ahead, did that part, anticipating it would be mirrored. Alright. Another double cheese. Mass builder, of course I found this the first time and not now. Oh, the chat thing that we're talking about? Such a snotty build. Yeah, it is. It's cool. Alright. Couple more cheese slopes. So that goes there. And another double cheese. Every once in a while, I like to just look and make sure I'm not making any stupid mistake. None that I know of. Okay. Jumper. Ooh, the new jumpers. I like these. And one pip. Yes, I call them pip, even though it's not a very American thing to say. Also drink PG Tips, as everybody knows. I don't care. It's a cannon. If it attaches. Two of those. It's got little cannons on the front, made from binoculars. Alright, and 10 wheels. You guys hear the wind howling in my heater back there? This building was built in 1960, and a lot of it feels like it. It's a bit dated. The other room even has paneling. It's rocking, let me tell you. It's wicked. It's groovy. Alright. A whole mess of wheels. Where can you get these sets? I got these. They're available at Lego.com starting the 17th. You can get them at, I've heard, at the Lego store. I got these particular ones at the Toys R Us in Santa Maria, California. I even got a discount when I bought all of them at the same time. Although I think it's something to do with my membership thing, whatever they call it, their rewards club, which doesn't actually reward me unless you call it discounts, and then, hey, I got an award. Alright, a couple of flick fire missiles on there. The vehicles are pretty much done. I'm sure if that's in frame. There we go. Oh yeah. Give our minifig his weapon. Sit him down in his vehicle. There's one. Missile test. Find that one later, I guess. All right. I guess I'll put them here as we finish them. All right. And some extra parts. Not many. We'll all add up, I suppose. All right. So that's the first one. That's 75028. The clone turbo tank. Let's see. Not an original trilogy build. All right. So 29 is an AAT from Episode 1, my least favorite of the Star Wars movies. Two bags, no extra parts, one instruction book. And we're 2 for 2 for unmangled instructions. Although on sets this smaller, it's not usually a problem. All right. Get your here. Toys R Us discount, get you back down to MSRP. They actually are they supposed to be $9.99 each at Lego store? I thought they were. In which case, Toys R Us actually had them for the same price, which I was floored by. For one, and then I got them each, I think, for $7.50 after the discount. So, yeah, quite happy about that. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you in the eye, Glenn. Alright. Let's construct us a little battle droid. A little big gun. There we go. One battle droid. Roger, Roger. Not you, Roger. Different Roger. Alright. Construction begins. We've got some more snot action in this one right off the bat. A couple of brackets. I've never been terribly fond of this particular vehicle. Always looked a little front heavy and kind of goofy. There were a few cool ship designs in episode 1. Not many, but a few. This wasn't one of them. Alright. Boat tiles on the bottom. What is that? Oh, it makes it flat. Ah. Alright. How many parts is in this versus the other one? One less. It feels like less. I wonder why. We'll see if it goes together quicker. Then again, I'm not trying to make chat work, so it'll automatically happen faster because I've given up on that because I suck. According to Glenn, yes, the MSRP is $9.99, so they were list price at Toys R Us. How about that, boys and girls? Shocking. I like when they have their sales, you can buy one, get the other one 20% off, which, if you do the math, makes them retail price. That's awesome. Thanks, Toys R Us. How now, brown tile? That didn't really rhyme. Another gap. Interesting. Quick check. Haven't goofed it up so far. The night is young. Some trans blue pips. Slope, inverted slope, progress. Toys R Us price on the movie sets, not minifigs, was MSRP, and they even had 20% off deal last Saturday. Maybe that's what I got, it's 20% off deal. Not sure. I didn't price the movie sets. They had a whole giant display up the front of the store with that. I know that they were out of tickets. My wife discovered that when she went to pick up some base plates for me. I bought them out. Okey-dokey. Some more brackets here. There's a lot of noise outside. So far, so good. build a side here. Gonna get its flip fire missile as well. See that popping off pretty easy. Kind of cool. And the other side. Ba-bam. Oops. One of those. We'll double check that chat's not working. It is indeed still not working. Somebody out there knows why. Don't know. I'd say I don't care, but I do care, because that was the best part of the first one that I did. Chatting with everybody and hanging out. Put on a multitude of archers here. Those pop off pretty easy. And gray 2x2 corners. Progress. Is anyone building along with me here? Every time I do this, someone says, "Oh, I should have got the set, and we could have built it together." I think that's a great idea. Should do that more often. Do an event where we have as many people as we possibly can hang out simultaneously and build the same set. Once again, searching for a part that was right in front of me. It's cool. It's got a little hinged front there to put the canopy on, or the windshield, I guess. Now, those. A couple of those. Some delicious cheese. I love cheese slopes. I don't know why. They make me happy. Alright. Well, I think this is the turret. One of the things I hate about this stupid chip. There we go. This is always difficult, getting a one-by-one round between 4 studs, except that time. That was really easy. Okay, spoke too soon. Alright, that, and that. that. There we go. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, this one's got extra special missiles. You can flick fire a telescope at your friend's face. Oh, wait, maybe not. I didn't read the instructions. You're not supposed to do that. Okay. There's our completed tank. The flick fire missiles. We'll put your glasses on. Alright. Let's put our droid in the tank here. Because it won't look silly at all. Oh, he's tucked in there tight. Once he's in, you can't actually push the cockpit back. So now he's sleeping. All right, that guy's a little difficult to get in there, but there he is. Woo, 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 woo. Pew, pew, pew. All right. And that was 75029, the AAT. Extra parts. The droid can break both of his arms and still have spares. All right. And now a word from our sponsor. This event is broadcast brought to you by Watery Coke. Sorry, too much snow on the ground today, otherwise I would have bought the turbo tank, but not really sets I'm interested in. Totally cool. So we're up to 30. This is the one I really want. The Falcon. Yes. Good old pork bird. My favorite ship, I think. The Star Wars universe. Yep, that's my favorite. And of course it comes with Han Solo. Alright. That's there. 2 bags. And 1 non-mangled set of instructions. Hooray. I have a growing pile of plastic bags. Let's see here. Interesting stuff. We've got this new printed droid head. It's the cockpit. No stickers, it's actually printed. And most of it's pretty standard fare. Alright. First off, Mr. Solo. Solo. There we go. We'll give him his pistol. so he can shoot first. There we go. What a scoundrel. Alright. To work. Where's that part? Oh, looking for the wrong color. What? Me tripped up on color? How did that happen? No extra tan cheese. Actually, there was one tan cheese extra in that set. Okay. On the mandibles there. And legend has it that the Millennium Falcon got its shape during lunch at ILM back when it was in Van Nuys, and somebody had an olive sitting next to their burger and thought, maybe a design like that. I have no idea if it's true, but that's the legend. I can tell you a story that is true, or is actually a debunked myth, that the Slave One is designed after street lights up in Marin County or in San Francisco or somewhere up north. That is not true. They are designed after a radar accumulator, those little things you see next to air parts that kind of swoop down a radar signal. And I know this because I happen to know Nilo Rodis, the designer of the Slave One, and he told me that's where it came from. So, from the words of from the mouth of the man who built it, or designed it at least, that's where it came from. Okay. I'm liking this so far. It's cool. A little bit of progress. We got engines in the back there. Pretty cool. Let's see. It's already asymmetrical. Cool. There. These days I'll do a compilation video of me just looking for parts. It'll be awesome. Just 2 hours of me going. Apparently I got that right. Looks weird, but okay. All good so far. What's going on here? Masked builder, you know you want this. Alright. Cheese soap. I love these new brackets. The fact that you can stack two together like that and create studs on the side and a system at that point. Digging it. Alright, already put in the back. Nope, those trans red cones could be any 1x1 brick thing. That's true. Yep, they're just in there for filler. They're probably trans red to make it easier for younger builders to see the difference in the instruction. All right. I dropped a part. And it went flying. I got it. Everybody okay? Cool. There's not much going on the bottom of this. It's pretty simplistic on the bottom. But on top, it looks like it's pretty cool. All right. You know the designer? Lucky? Yes. I do consider myself lucky. Nilo is an excellent, excellent guy. All right. Found some wedge bricks there. Get some headlights so you can see where you're going when you enter the gaping maw of a space worm. So far, so good. That goes there, goes there. I like this ship. This is cool. What's that elevator fish? Oh yeah, that's good. This goes on top. Couple little 1x1 round tiles. There's our progress so far. Very close to done. The UCS Falcon is one of my favorite sets ever built. The MIDI scale Falcon is also one of my favorite sets. Pretty amazing little model. I don't know if it's the current version or the last version of the Falcon that's in the regular Lego Star Wars sets. One that's got the kind of miniature mandibles on it. That one not so much. That one's messed up. A little greebly on top, that's fun. Oh, it's even got landing gear. How cool is that? Bottom got a little more interesting. Not terribly interesting, but a little more. Cool if they came up with a way to make a little ramp on there. Sure I get the placement right. You guys hear my stomach? It's making lots of fun noise. There's my landing gear now. Cool, huh? Let's see. I think that's one thing I like about Lego. My budget can't afford everything I want. It is expensive. A lot of people will defend that, saying that it's more expensive elsewhere in the world, but that's hardly an excuse for being really expensive. But it is crazy precise engineered. Lego goes to great lengths to make this stuff extremely precise. So, and that kind of precision and quality does come at a price. One cockpit. That's cool. It's even got a little tiny windshield for Han Solo on top. It's a little 1x1 cheese slope. Okay. Put the radar dish on next. Sure enough. I believe with the addition of some flip-fire missiles. Interesting that they're different in every set. This one has got little Baraka eyes. That's what they're called. Little domes. There we go. She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid. Put in Han Solo here. Yep, that's awesome. My favorite so far. Oops. That's cool. And a selection of extra parts. Although the grill is a suspicious extra part. You don't get those extra very often. Did I miss a spot? Don't think I did. Oh, there's extra parts. My parts pile is growing, as is my box and instruction pile. Alright, so that one was 30. Yes. So on to 31. The TIE Interceptor. Those are pretty cool. Interceptor's one of my favorite Imperial crafts. Crafts? It's the plural of craft. Two bags. One unmangled instruction. Ready again. The grill goes in that hangover. No. See no place where it might have gone. If they made wedge tiles with studs on the side, you could greave up the side of it. That would be cool. But doesn't really get it. All right. everything I've read so far is that you need to add people before you go live, up to 10 people. Click Start New Event, invite your participants, click Start Broadcast to go live. I don't remember doing that the first time, though. Maybe it's something they changed between the first time I did it. It was all still pretty new when I did it the first time. Maybe they realized that just anybody could show up and if they weren't invited, possibly ruin the show. But I want you all there. How do I make that happen? I don't even see where you can invite anybody. Nope. Oh well. Once again, it gives up. All right. Somebody's having a bad night. But not me. I just built a TIE pilot. I don't remember their helmet sticking up in the back like that, though. That look a little weird to you? Maybe just because he's got fleshy skin hanging out. Alright. About the same number of parts. Yeah, they're all just about 95 pieces. Yep. And yep. Alright. Away we go. We're over halfway done here, people. The time has flown by. Where are we at now? Almost an hour. I guess it's clear. No, I am not rushing. I do not speed build. Craft is plural, I think. That's what I thought too. I kind of thought. But I wasn't sure. Alright. Progress. Cool. I love these new brackets. So handy. In fact, you can use the old bracket on the top there. You put one of the new ones on the bottom and give yourself 4 studs in the system. Brilliant. Inverted tiles. Love those too. Now, if they can make these in 4x4 or 2x2, why can't they make them in 1x1? Or for that matter, why can't they make inverted cheese slopes? That would be really handy. That's been on my Lego Santa wish list now for years. but arts and crafts. It's true. Craft, that's different than that. It's not the same kind of craft. Oh, arts and crafts is my favorite architectural style. Not that anyone has to or cares. This one's a little weird. Progress. I'm guessing that's the flick fire on the bottom there. We shall find out. Dig these slopes too. Those are really cool. Cool, I think. The cockpit spins freely. Progress. That appears to be the entire cockpit. So I'm now moving on to side bits. The wings. What part the wings attached to. Badoo. What print is on the pilot's face? Let's take a look here. On the helmet itself is just some silver printing of the imperial symbol. It's like maybe a little awesome on the birthpiece there. And he's terribly upset. So perhaps more fiber in his diet. I'm not sure. All right. Two of those. Don't you hate when you see that make two of these way too late? I thought maybe I could have just been doing the same step twice all along. Those problems with like the big repetitive builds. Last one that comes to mind was the haunted house. Where you just seem to build the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Mainly those window assemblies. Just kind of, it got a little repetitive and monotonous. Alright, so our side parts on there. We will attach our wings, or solar panels, I believe they're actually called. Once again, I could have made two of those while I was doing it. Wing. And moves there. Its counterpart. Go on the bottom. So let's build one of those again. What's this? Cheese. Friend's jewelry box has 30 of those 2x2 inverted tiles in tan. Really? Jewelry box? Not familiar with that. Oh. Third I-88. 3RDI. Yep. You haven't missed much. Only half of the show. Actually, more than half now, because this one's almost done. My stomach is making fantastic noises. All right. That's why those pivots are on there, so that it gets the right angle. There you go. 2 more of those. This bad boy will be done. I'm going to build these at the same time. It does get progressively easier as you go because there's less parts to have to find the stuff you're looking for in, right? That's twice. Coming down to the wire here. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. In addition to a couple flick fire missiles, this thing will be done. Okay, so they're not all different. This one has the same flick fire missiles as the Falcon. Pop those at the bottom there. And now it's become a tradition, so once again, take that. These ones are hard to flick. Gotcha. There we go. There's very little space between those and the cockpit. It's a large flick. There's only that much room. A little handful of extra parts here. Only 4. 3. Pilot in the cockpit. And we have one completed TIE interceptor. Pretty cool. All right. Probably my second favorite in the entire collection here, the X-Wing. Always been a fan of the X-Wing. For those who don't know, I was 9 years old when Star Wars came out. I know that's dating myself, but I'm not afraid to say how old I am. I'm 46. 46-year-old man that plays with Lego. But also, 9 years old is a pretty damn good time to be influenced by a motion picture. So, the reason I got into everything that I'm into is because as a child, my world was rocked by Star Wars. And a trip to Universal Studios, of all things. Yes, it's silly. And go. And especially once after you get into the film industry, you go back and look at it, or you remember it and go, what? Because what's going on there is not really movie making, at least not a part of the tour. But as a kid, to go and see that, it was very influential. So that's why I ended up working in movies. Or at least I used to. There we go. Is this supposed to be Luke Skywalker? Nope, it's not his helmet. So it is a generic Rebel pilot. We have two expressions on this. They both have the goggles on. So we've got the somewhat dismayed and somewhat nonplussed. I'll go with nonplussed on this thing. There we go. All right. Stand by while we build you a ship. Needs more swoosh. The previous ship or this one? I'll swoosh this one. These are all pretty swooshable. There are 197 parts in this one. I don't know why I make sound effects when I flip things over. So it's stupid. Don't plan stopping either. 26-year-old guy who plays with Lego. Age is a number. Indeed. You are absolutely correct. Growing older is inevitable. Growing up, strictly optional. Interesting amount of dark red in this ship. Oops, missed part. For those keeping tabs, that was my first mistake. I made the first 3 models without making a single mistake. Unless you count dropping parts as a mistake. I don't count dropping parts as a mistake. It's 14 when Star Wars came out. Saw it like a dozen times in the Vine Theater in Livermore. Sweet. Yeah, there's a theater. It's actually coincidental. There's a theater here in town called the Gemini Cinema. And it took Star Wars literally a year to get to the Gemini Cinema here in Lompoc. But once it finally got here, it played for an entire year. And I would have never thought it as I sat there over and over and over again watching that movie that just 2 doors down and up a story, I'd be renting a space in the same building to work on a movie. How weird is that? I would have never thought that. Even a possible scenario. But I too saw Star Wars many, many times. I lost count. I couldn't tell you. I was here like every damn Saturday for a year, and then during the summer I was here damn near every day. My dad owned a deli a few blocks down. I would go there and do whatever I needed to do to make a little bit of money. Would cup Jello or make sandwiches or slice meat or whatever needed to be done. Come up with some odd tasks for me, and I'd go to work for a couple hours. Then he'd hand me a little bit of money. I'd make myself a sandwich, I'd smuggle in, grab myself a apple juice out of the cooler, and head off to the Gemini to watch the movie. I became a fixture at the theater. After a while, they didn't even charge me to come in. I figure I paid that much to see that movie so many times. I'm just going in. So, all the staff knew me by name. And occasionally, there'd be a good movie playing, and I'd see them both. I can distinctly remember going to see Star Wars, then I went to watch Hooper, about the Stuntman movie with Burt Reynolds, and then went back to see Star Wars again. I did that for 3 days straight. So, Hooper's one of my guilty pleasures. There's progress, by the way. Looking kind of fighterish. Alright. I think this one's going to have 4 flick fire missiles. If they fire. They may not. Let's see. Excellent part use here. Once again, I saw the 2 million. I got back up here. Who said what? Hey, it's Wrath. What's up? Let's see. I just got here. It's the Star Destroyer been built yet? Nope. It's the last one that's going to be built. It's up next. X-Wing and TIE Interceptor battle. All right. Let's see. Trans black cheese is adorable. It is. A little tiny windscreen. Although there's no wind in space. Why do you need that? Okay, so once again I saw the 2X. Should have known it was coming. So I'll build another one of those. But it was so much fun the first time. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying the hell out of this. This is a fun set. Fun bunch of kits. One of those. One of those. It's got a little trans. I guess that's pink. Maybe. To represent the engine glow, I guess. Pop that on there. Alright. And those 2 go there. That's not right. What am I doing? There we go. I'm digging it. It's going to have functioning S-foils. Alright. We will build these 2 wings simultaneously. What? 2 wings at the same time? Who can think at that speed? It's alright. I'm a professional. I am a professional nerd, I guess. But hey, you can make money being a nerd. Do it. Don't do it like I do, because I'm not making any money. Alright. Let's put through there. Buckaroo. Buckatroo? Not sure how to say that. What are you woohooing about? that one on there. I skipped ahead. Just automatically knew where that was supposed to go. Okay, we got ourselves a little astromech here. Don't have a name there. I'll call him RU12. Let's see here. Pop in. It's got the 1x1 round with a hole in the middle. And we have some smoking hot flick fire on flick fire action there. Spooky. I guess it makes total sense that the flick fires would be where all the guns are. And yes, my OCD is kicking in and I'm aligning the slots in the side of the flick fire. So soon. Alright, so that one's done. I've got a few little extra parts here. One extra trans black cheese. 3 pips and good. But here's the cool part. It's got working S-foils. Alright, let's pop in our Rebel pilot. I wonder why it's not Luke. Oh, interesting. You can't put him in while it's in attack mode. I put him in before he goes to attack. I guess that makes sense. You wouldn't want to go into attack while you're not actually sitting in the ship. There we go. Interesting that there's nothing on the back. I thought there was going to be something going on back there, but it's just flat with a slot in the middle. A gap. You can see that. But that was pretty cool. And some obligatory swish action. Ready? Sure. Okay. Got that out of my system. Oh man, we're almost done. Just one left. Star Destroyer. Not nearly as menacing at this scale. 2 Star Destroyers coming in. They're going to try and cut us off. Oh, never mind. They're kind of tiny. Alright. 2 bags. And yet another unmangled instruction set. That's 6 for 6. It's a banner Lego day. I'm happy you didn't miss it either. Alright. So a pretty cool little minifig here. Little Imperial Guard, Imperial Soldier. It's got a little ear mic hanging on the side there. All right. Last one. Here we go. I'm pretty fond of the Star Destroyer myself. Everyone talks about that big event when I first saw Star Wars for the first time. After the crawl happened, that giant ship came in overhead and just their jaw hit the floor. Unfortunately, I didn't see the movie that way. My friend Kurt and his mom took us, and she had the time wrong. So when we walked into Star Wars for the very first time, even though it was a year later, and I knew everything about it. I had the cards, I had the album, I had the toys, I had everything I could possibly get my grubby little mitts on. So I knew everything about it. But this was actually the first time I was going to watch the movie. And we showed up, and it's the middle of the scene where they're in Ben's cabin, and R2 revealed his secret message. So that's where I came into the movie for the very first time. So she did let us stay after the movie was over, so that we could watch the part we missed at the beginning. And it was cool, but of course, after having seen the entire climactic end battle, the ship just coming over the head wasn't nearly as jaw-dropping as it was to the general public. Progress. We appear to be building from the back up while it's doing a wheelie, if I had to guess. Cue's Imperial March. Yeah, we should have some Star Wars music playing. Although when I do that, YouTube barks at me for having licensed music playing in the background. It's so weird about stuff like that. All right. What did I do? Oh. It's a big flat slab of a build. Interesting, it's going to get its shape from staggered plates on top, huh? Yeah. It doesn't have a angled top. It's just flat with some layers. Progress. Starting to look pretty Imperial-like. I gotta find another one. Jumper. Oh, was hiding like they do. So I'm saying you build a little piece like that. That goes into the bottom there, like that, and gives you a place to put the fig. That's cool. Clever bit of construction there. All right. Progress. Bit of a strange gap there. Yeah, I'm not liking this one like as much as the others. It's a little disappointing. I suppose it's because they have to keep the part down. part countdown. I mean, it's 97 pieces, just like the X-Wing. Oops. Maybe when it's all together, I'll be pleased and surprised. Same thing happened when we saw to see Atlantis, the Lost Continent, Disney. Oh, I remember that movie. That was actually pretty good. My friend and I walked in after the prologue ended, so we missed Atlantis being submerged. Changed the whole tone of the film, since we had no idea what Atlantis looked like until the expedition got there. That's true. Had I not known anything about Star Wars, it might have affected me more. But like I said, I knew everything that was going on. I knew it ahead of time. I could have named all the characters, all the actors who played them. For a long time, I was like a walking dictionary of Star Wars knowledge. I would challenge people to ask me a question I didn't know the answer to. Now I'm old and decrepit, so I can't really make that proud boast anymore. I still know who originally played the Wampa. Des Webb. How about that? Not many people know that. And in the special editions, Howie Weed. He played him. I worked with Howie on the blog. I don't know what I'm building here. I think it's the top of the back. Yep. We're building the command console part back. Whatever that part's called. I don't know. I want to watch some OT now, but we don't have the movies anymore. OT. Original trilogy. Gotcha. Took me a second. Sorry. Like I said, I'm old and decrepit. Yes, come together. Interesting. When did I miss that part? Oh, right there. Okay, so I goofed this one up by skipping an entire step. It's okay. No one was harmed. All is well. Okay. Now it looks like it's supposed to before we put this part on. So that's where we're at. And I'm going to put that part on. It just slots into the middle there. That's pretty cool. Right. Some engines. Did I miss something? I put it small. Oh, I see. Just stuff just goes into the Technoprint. That's cool. Some engines. Those should have been cones. They're dishes, but they're going the wrong direction. Oh, I've done it. Drop transparent piece. Yeah, and I don't see it anywhere. Stand by. There it is. All right. All's well. Got it. Go work over the table. Not have that problem. All right, that goes on the back there. Engines. And now the bridge. Yeah, how that goes on is pretty cool. All right, a couple missiles here. They all have missiles that fire. That's kind of cool. But we got to give the Imperial his weapon. There. Now he's armed. Okay, our completed Imperial Star Destroyer. And with our pilot in it. This one's not my favorite. It's kind of clunky. There's this gap between the plate and the bricks down below there. You can see that. Same thing in the front there. Now, could I design one better? Probably not. So I won't give it too hard a time, but not my favorite in the series. And our extra part count. A couple pips. And a couple of cheese whiz. And there they all are. The tank. Not sure if I can see. Switch over. The tank. Just doing order here. This one was next. Then Falcon. Then this one next. I don't remember which one was next. I know that one was last. Is it all in frame? Let's see. Yep. There they are. All 6 Microfighters. That was fun. Those are cool. Let's see. The whole series reminds me of a Star Wars version of Mario Kart. Ooh. Somebody pitch that as a game idea. That would be cool. Okay. So let's see. Well, this one's definitely my favorite. This is my least favorite. That one will probably be next. Followed by that one. Followed by that one. There we go. Definitely the pork burger is my favorite. Well, those are them. Hopefully they'll be on an upcoming episode. I am incredibly busy these days. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to actually have time to make a show. I'm going to try my best. If not, those who tuned in today will know that I genuinely loved to build all of these. This one's a little lame, and so is this one, but hey, overall, still a lot of fun to build. I like these a lot. So race out and get your own, because these are mine. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and I'll see you next time on BrickNerd Live Build.